Hey everyone! Today we're diving into why I believe the Kansas City Chiefs are set to win their third straight Super Bowl. Big shout out to my friend AJ, a die-hard Chiefs fan, who asked me on Discord if his team will clinch the Super Bowl again this year. My answer? Absolutely yes. Let's start with Patrick Mahomes. He's the best player in the game right now. Having the best quarterback gives the Chiefs a huge advantage. But it's not just Mahomes. They also have the brilliant Andy Reid as their coach, along with top talents like Isaiah Pacheco, Rashee Rice, Marquise Hollywood Brown, Xavier Worthy, and the legendary Travis Kelce. Their offensive line is rock solid, and their defense is arguably the best in the league. Last season, their defense shut down stars like Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Tua Tagovailoa. Even though Brock Purdy played decently, he couldn't shine against this formidable defense. Honestly, apart from Joe Burrow, no other quarterback seems capable of standing up to the Chiefs' defense. And while Burrow has had some success, the Bengals roster doesn't measure up to the Chiefs overall. Sure, the Bengals have an incredible duo in Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, but beyond that, they don't match the Chiefs' depth and talent. The Chiefs will face the Bengals early in the season, and I'm more than ready for real football to begin. Training camp can only tell us so much. We've got about a month until the season starts, and I can't wait. Looking at the Chiefs' roster, they've made significant improvements this offseason. Their offensive line is in great shape with rookie Kingsley Suamataia at left tackle and Jawan Taylor at right tackle. The interior line is just as impressive with Joe Thuney, Trey Smith, and Creed Humphrey, who is now the best center in football after Jason Kelce's retirement. Isaiah Pacheco has really stood out to me with his incredible burst and speed, cutting through defenses with ease. Hollywood Brown, when healthy, is one of the top receivers. His speed is a game changer, and if he stays healthy, he'll be a major asset. In the first part of the 2021 and 2022 seasons, he was on fire before injuries slowed him down. At 5'9" inches and 180 pounds, he's not the biggest, but his impact is undeniable. Then there's Xavier Worthy, who is lightning fast with a 4.21-second 40-yard dash. He looks even quicker on the field, torching the Chiefs' defense in practice. For the Chiefs' elite defense to be challenged like this shows how special Worthy is. They've been creative in getting him the ball, using end-arounds and short passes to let him make plays. Good luck tackling Xavier Worthy in the open field. What impresses me most about Worthy isn't just his speed. Though we all knew he was fast, I actually predicted he'd be drafted by the Chiefs in the first round, and everyone thought I was crazy. It's his ability to track the football that really stands out. If you watch the videos, you'll see he's not just fast. He knows exactly where the ball is and makes the catch. Take Quentin Johnston from the Chargers as a comparison. He's entering his second season, so it's too early to call him a bust, but he struggles with tracking and catching the football. He looks lost out there, whereas Xavier Worthy looks like he's having fun, and you can tell Mahomes is enjoying it too. Last season, even though the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, Mahomes didn't seem to be having as much fun. The receivers couldn't get down the field, they weren't fast enough. They dropped passes and ran the wrong routes. But now, with Hollywood Brown and Xavier Worthy, that's not an issue at all. Even with kadarius Toney getting injured recently in practice, the Chiefs are getting creative. Toney, who is fast, has been used as a running back and a receiver, making plays in the open field. The Chiefs have been showing off some new packages in practice. They're mixing up formations, using jumbo sets, 13 personnel, and of course 11 personnel with Worthy, Hollywood, and Rashee Rice. One play action had Mahomes connecting with Rice, who then went to work and cooked the defense. These receivers have the perfect balance: deep threats, a YAC, yards after catch machine in Rashee Rice, and the always reliable Travis Kelce. Speaking of Kelce, I'd bet on him having another big season. Last year, he nearly hit 1,000 yards with 984. Would you take that bet on Kelce hitting 1,000 yards this season? I don't gamble, but if I did, I might hesitate only because the Chiefs have so many weapons now. It's tough to say who Mahomes' number one target will be: Kelce, Rice, Hollywood, or Worthy. But I still believe Kelce will be that go-to guy, with Rice close behind. It'll be exciting to see how it all plays out. What the Chiefs get out of Mecole Hardman, Kadarius Toney, and Noah Gray this season could be huge. I mean, I wasn't too impressed with Irv Smith Jr. and Jared Weidermeyer in practice today, but Justyn Watson and Skyy Moore have potential. The Chiefs just have so many weapons. With Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes leading the way, that's possibly the most dangerous combination in sports history. It reminds me of Shaq and Kobe, who won 3 championships together. The Chiefs have already won 2 straight Super Bowls and beat the 49ers a few years ago, giving Mahomes 3 Super Bowl wins already. If they win this season, that would make 4, putting them ahead of Shaq and Kobe's trio of titles. And Mahomes is only 27. Andy Reid also has plenty of coaching years ahead of him, and with Matt Nagy as the offensive coordinator and Steve Spagnuolo as the defensive coordinator, the Chiefs are incredibly well-rounded. Their only potential weakness might be durability. Some of their key players, like Worthy, Hollywood Brown, and Kadarius Toney, have had trouble staying healthy. But if the Chiefs can keep everyone on the field, they don't have any glaring weaknesses. Some might point to the secondary, but Trent McDuffie is an all-pro and Shamari Connor impressed last season. Justyn Reed and Brian Cook are solid players, and Joshua Williams and Kelvin Joseph are stepping up too. Linebackers like Drew Tranquill and Nick Bolton are as good as they come, and Leo Chenal is a young player to watch. The defensive line is stacked with Chris Jones, George Karlaftis, and Charles Omenihu. When Felix Anudika-Uzomah gets on the field, he shows great potential. Mike Donna is also strong off the edge. Even without L'Jarius Sneed, who typically shadows the opponent's best receiver, the Chiefs' defense looks great. A player to watch is Lawrence Ramette, transitioning from rugby to football. His athleticism could make a big impact once he learns the game. So, do I think the Chiefs will win the Super Bowl? Absolutely. If I were a gambling man, I'd bet on the Chiefs. They're the best team in football, and it's hard to bet against them. Sure, Joe Burrow and the Bengals are tempting, but their roster doesn't match up to the Chiefs. Betting on Burrow over Mahomes doesn't make much sense. While Burrow could potentially go into Arrowhead and beat Mahomes, the Bengals first have to make it that far. We'll get a good sense of things early in the season when these two teams face off. It's going to be a fun game to watch.